Yo, YouTubers. I'm a bit bored. I've had my tea, not much to do, so I think I'll have a beer review. I'm cutting down on my drinking lately, trying to get fit again. But anyway, I went out today and I did this little vow. I said I'll cut down my drinking. I had a couple of drinks last night actually, but you know, I'm not to review, I just enjoyed some berries But anyway, I went out today and I was in Home Bargain and they've got some nice beers on the shelf, you know, something different. And basically when I see a can that I've never seen before, I think I've got to review that. And if no one else has reviewed it, I don't know. Let's just get on with it anyway. This was in Home Bargains, and reasonably priced, and it looks bloody good. So let's just get on with it. I'm just having a quick refresher drink review. Hoping not to get drunk tonight. Alright, drum roll. The Great White from Hawkshead Brewery. Great White wheat beer with Botanicals and Motiuca, whatever that is. What's Motiuca? Motiuca. See, it's a new one. I had to try this. I just thought, look, I'm only drinking this one tonight. Well, today. Time check, by the way. Let's have a time check so you know where we are and what we're doing. It's 22 minutes past 5 in the evening. On the 27th of June 2022. And I was sitting this on the shelf and I thought, whoa, that looks new, doesn't it? That's a new one. And Hawkshead have been slamming it lately, haven't they? So I thought, let's have a refresher when I get home. And let's do a review while we're at it. Hawkshead Great White wheat beer. Do you reckon it should be called Great Wheat? I think they've spelt it wrong. Hawkshead Great White, a spiced, cloudy wheat beer. Great White is brewed with wheat, menace otter barley, coriander seeds, dried Seville orange peel, and Motiuca hops from New Zealand. Okay, that's the hops. Motiuca. To produce a delicately hopped, crisp, highly refreshing beer. Okay, so we're going for total refreshments here. Now that is an interesting beer, isn't it, guys? Coriander seeds, dried Seville orange peel. Motiuca hops. Contains barley and wheat. Hawkshead Brewery. Blah blah blah, Cumbria. Lake District. 4.8%. It's just an interesting one. I just couldn't wait to try it. I don't even feel like a drink at the moment, you know what I mean? I'm in one of those. I'm sort of, you know, I've been doing some gardening, you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep my head clear. But anyway, I just had to try this. And if anyone else is watching, I'm sure you'll be like just as curious as me, like. Hawkshead, nice sort of bright can. You find it at Home Bargain at the moment, guys. That's why I'm putting the video out, because it's like I've seen these on the shelf. And you know what they're like, they're usually only on the shelf for a while. So get your ass to Home Bargains and see if you can pick some up. Because they're not going to be there for long, you know the score. Let's get the can open, let's see what we've got. I'm just so curious to see what is in this can. I'd pour it down the sink of a could, you know what I mean, and not drink any more. Let's go. But that'd be foolish, wouldn't it? Oh, that looks gorgeous. See, it's kind of hazy. Kind of orange, juicy look. Sort of muddy. Doesn't look gorgeous, does it? It looks crap. But, you know, in the context of it, like, you know, yeah, it does look nice, actually. It's got that, like, it's quite orangey looking in a way. Let's get the last bit out the can. you go. Big fluffy head. I'm doing this out of interest, you know what I mean? I'm really interested in what's going on here. I think it was £1 something a can, it wasn't much. That's a craft beer, isn't it? They're a good company, Hawkshead. Been to Hawkshead, you know. But anyway, Hawkshead Brewery, great white, wheat beer with Botanicals and Motueka hops. Looks fine. It does look nice, doesn't it? It looks different, you know what I mean? It's definitely not transparent, it's hazy, cloudy. Smells quite fresh. Very zingy, almost like a cider. Zingy and cidery. Let's give it a shaker maker. There's not much smell coming through, kind of citrusy, orange juicy kind of thing. Oh, I don't know. I can smell the coriander in there. It's kind of like a spicy thing, and I'm not really onto it. Like, and you see the size of the bubbles. I'd say it's quality. You see those little ball bearings? Quality. Little champagne bubbles. Hawkshead, great white. Wheat beer with Botanicals, Motueka hops. 4.8%. Obelia. Wow. Zingy. Zangy. Zesty. Nice bitter taste on the tongue straight away. Ooh, this is different. This is different. I mean, I feel good off that right away. The water's fine. Really fine. The water's delicious. And wow, that's a different taste altogether. The Seville orange peel comes through like. It's a good, satisfying beer. Considering it's a wheat beer, I'm not getting tons of wheatiness and that biscuity flavour. It's kind of tame in that department. I was expecting a lot of that. You know, that lovely wheaty, biscuity taste. And nah, it's sort of tame and delicate and really thirst quenching. Yeah, it's a big thirst quencher, this. See if we can get a bit more of the... I mean, it reminds me of a lot of beers, but it's very traditional. It's got a real traditional ale vibe to it, like. And wow, it's got a weird crispness to it, almost like a lager. But this is nice. Just right, like a bitter taste on the front. But it's like, it's gone before you know it, just fades away there quick. So there's no blasting tastes going on. It's all very delicate and it's like a really nice drink, really nice, smooth, drinkable beer. Wow, it's confusing. It's almost like in between like cider, lager and beer. It's very strange, like the fizziness on your tongue and that. Kind of got like a bit of everything. turn off if I'm boring you shitless, like, you know what I mean? Just turn off if this is boring as shit. Let's have a cum shot. You can see it's all nice and fluffy and white and smooth and quality. I'm feeling good. I feel really good on this. I didn't expect to enjoy it. There you go. I think £1, I can't remember now. Just over £1 anyway, a can. Full size can. That's bloody quality for the money, mate. Hawkshead are smashing it, aren't they? But like that, and you can see the bubbles, look. You see that lovely, I don't really say it, but it looks really orangey and it looks really sort of orange juicy and hoppy and all those things, but it's not. It's like a traditional beer and there's a little bit of bitterness, but it's not hoppy bitterness. It's, no, I'm tasting it, whatever it is. It's from New Zealand. What's it called? Motueka. Motueka. Look, you have to, you know, that's the hops anyway from New Zealand. That's a nice beer, that. It reminds me of so many beers, but I can't. It's the front. It's the front bit. It's got a. Oh, it's nice, that. No frills, no big deals, you know, no big like mad tastes. Yeah, I'd recommend that. It's really tame and drinkable. Just, it's a lovely little concoction of flavour. And the coriander's there, like it's a new one on me. That. What else is in there? Coriander seeds, dried Seville orange peel, and it's menace otter barley. I believe that's the barley they use for Bushy's beer on the Isle of Man, which is, you know, I'll have to buy some of that, won't I? I've got lager malts, you see, and I've got loads of them to use, you know. Got a big bag of lager malts to use, you see. I'm going to be surrounded by beers and I'm not even into drinking anymore. I need to find some alcoholic nymphomaniacs and fast. If there's any alcoholic nymphomaniacs watching, give me a call. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's all kinds of there's like a peachy, delicate peachy flavour. Yeah, there's all kinds of little flavours going on now. See, this is hyper chilled in my fridge. It's, you know, quite cold, so the flavours are all emerging. I'd say it's a little bit too fizzy, but I like it. I like the carbonation. I don't know, a lot of people might not like it, but I like it. It's quite fizzy. It's got like a bold fizziness going on. And it's just delicate and tasty and very refreshing, and the water's nice. Yeah, highly recommend that. Like I say, I've just through pure curiosity I've done this review. I've got another drink to review, but I don't think I'll do it after this. I don't know. I just had to try this one. I've got one more can of that anyway to drink at a later date. But I'd highly recommend that. It's a lovely drink and it makes a change. It's a wheat beer. And it's different and it's cheap. It's quality. I'll give you the cum shot before we get off. You can see how it's like retained. I'm trying not to belch. I hate belching on you when I'm on. I mean, it's just about me with all my beer reviews. I mean, I just couldn't do that on camera. You see people do a review and they just go bah! In the middle of what they're saying. Like, I'll be like, edit that out. Like, you know, you notice you see YouTube videos all over the place, man. And people, it sort of skips, doesn't it? Because people edit out, like, say I was making a video and I go, and seeing YouTubers would edit out the bit, wouldn't he? So it's like, it sort of skips, like the visuals sort of skip, but like, beer reviewers, man, they belch on camera. They just never edit it out, do they? Alright, man. It's light, it's tasty, you can see the quality, you can just see it, it's just got lovely quality all about. I'm getting really bored of drinking beers, to be honest, guys. I'm not really a pisshead anymore, you see. I don't like, I don't want to hang out with anyone, there's no point in drinking much, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but it's got a lovely orange juice vibe to it, that, like, the sort of orange juice. But yeah, I like that. I better get off. Someone's playing the Beatles in the background. It might ruin me copyright, mightn't it? Yeah, that's delicious. I can't think of another drink it reminds me of. There's other drinks out there. It's got a similar thing. I just cannot for the life of me think of it. Like, I'll nail in on it. My mind is going beep, 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 beep. Think of the other beer that this reminds me of. It's nice. It's got a corky taste to it. Actually, the only way I can describe it, like a nice corky, sort of not bitter, like a pungent corkiness to it, like, I think the hops, do that way. Alright. Oh, very old school. Very old school. None of this modern stuff. Yeah, highly recommend it. It's definitely a 10 now, man. It's quality, it's delicious, it's fine. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, totally, for the money especially. So get your asses to Home Bargain, guys, you know what it's like. They've got loads of different Hawkshead beers as well, like there's certain session pale ales and stuff like that. I had to leave them behind and walk away. Alright, I'm getting off. Thanks for watching. Hawkshead, another good one, 10 out of 10, see you later. Don't do what I wouldn't do.